Hey friends, good to see ya. This is our astrology weather forecast for October 11th, 2025. And it's a Debbie Downer day. We have Venus and Saturn in an. Oh, sorry, my tripod keeps wanting to tip over. Get off of that, girls. Let me step on it here. It's a Debbie Downer day because we have a Venus Saturn opposition. And when this happens, it's like things come to a wah, wah moment. And the moon in Gemini is also getting into the middle of this. So it is a day of reconsideration rather than joyful expansion. With Saturn, we see retraction. We see mindfulness. The assessment, is this worth time and effort? With an opposition, we can be asking, have we been the giver or the receiver of messages, treatment, that has resulted in somebody or us feeling or being diminished? It's a day of more humility rather than entitlement. So more introspection. Um, Looking at what is our part in something, that's always going to come with an opposition, and it's a T-square. It's more of a thing. When we have more conflict. So the moon is our habitual emotional patterns. How and the unconscious. How is our unconsciousness, our unawareness of our own self or of our own goings on been in play or been a part of what we have done or what we have received in terms of treatment, payback, um, what we've been given or what we've received, that it wasn't justified. Saturn's always looking at some kind of justification. What's justified? So we can be moved to issue some apologies. We might receive one. It depends on what's going on in your life, how this particular opposition is going to show up for you. But for some of us, it can be a mix of things. We may have been on both ends, been somebody that wasn't fully invested or giving or willing, or and somebody that had to deal with somebody not being prepared or not being willing or able, or constrained by conditions, or there's a few ways that the foundation for these kinds of aware wolf moments can come together depending on who you are. So if we've been the one that's been cheap, we may have to be the one that apologizes and makes amends and gives in order to make any headway towards a better outcome. If we've been the one that's been, given the short end of the stick, or hasn't received what we really deserved, we may have to accept an apology or somebody else having a werewolf moment, and they come to their awareness as well as they come. It may not be everything that we want. It may not satisfy us completely because it's not how we would have done things. It didn't come in the way or the package that we wanted, but given who they are and their level of awareness and what they can do and the differences between us, that may just be what we get. We get what we get. We don't throw a fit, and we're able to forgive and move on. So it's an interesting day in terms of the give and take and the rebalancing and the way in which we make each other whole. It has a gentler flow to it because it's Venus. So Mars Saturn stuff tends to have us acting aggressively or acting out or like butt hurt when we have an opposition like this. Venus is different because it is a receptive, gentle, feminine influence. It is something where we more bow our head and just kind of admit rather than having that knee-jerk reaction to defend ourselves in a more immature way. So this is one that encourages a admission or a reception of some kind of guilt or owing. So yeah, fun day, huh? All right, guys, I'll check in with you later.